making such a huge difference for people all over the world. I want to talk to you a little bit about how you can make money from the foundation. We're getting more and more aggressive with this as we're figuring out our systems, but the purpose of the foundation is to help you have a better life, is to help you have a better life and to help those that you love have a better life. Yes, people that have studied other people and learned those success strategies, they have a better life. If they just have a plan of where they're going to go and how to get there, that increases their satisfaction with their life. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So we have been working feverishly on the website. And so I'm going to take you to the website right now. We're going to go to the Success and Money Foundation site. And with that, I'm going to take you right how you do it. So we're going to go to successandmoneyfoundation.org. And there we are right there. So all of you, when you come here, that's what you're going to do. You're going to go successmoneyfoundation.org. And then from here, I'm going to show you basically how we've updated the homepage a little bit. The reason that we do it this way is because we have people all over the world and they're on a very small phone and the internet's not really great. And so we wanted to make it simple and bold. You know, we could put all kinds of massive graphics. In fact, if you like the graphics, just go to successandmoneyfoundation.com. And we have all this pretty with all kinds of graphics and people, you can sort which one you like the best. If you're in developing countries where it's easier to read this on your phone, then just go to the .org. If you have a computer and it's easier to see the graphics, just go to the .com. Okay, but the information is the same. So the question is, would you like to watch online videos on success and money if you received a financial reward? Would you do that? Yes, you would. We are a nonprofit organization, a foundation, or a charity. Our purpose is to help you and your family and friends have a better life by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere, and to provide financial rewards to students for attending online classes and sharing with others. That's our purpose. We're at 119,000, $1.5 million that we've given away. So let's get started. So first of all, we want to help you get started. And step number 4 is to automatically invest. It's probably one of the quickest ways that we can get the system going. And one of the things we want to do is we want to be able to give you some stock. Now, many of you, as we give you the stock, we love Berkshire Hathaway because it's really a nice big, we like Berkshire Hathaway, we like the S&P, but many of you like Apple. I own Apple stock. I got Tesla stock. I got Facebook stock. In fact, we donated a bunch of Facebook stock to the foundation, and that's besides the real estate. We donated Berkshire stock, Facebook stock, and real estate to the foundation. So I like all these as well. So if you want to take some of that money we give you and put it into Apple, put it into Tesla, put it in Facebook, NVIDIA, or Berkshire, you can do any of those. But our goal is to help you get started. The one thing every adult agrees with me on is they wish they would have started earlier. And so that means pulling the trigger and making that happen. So one of the new things that we just added this week, and we're testing it out, is that when new members sign up, we're going to put $3 into their vault. We're going to put $3 in Buffett bucks right as you get started. Now, one of the problems we have, and I'm going to be real frank with you guys, is we have a lot of people cheating. There's a lot of fraud. That's amazing. You wouldn't believe that, but there's a lot of fraud that we have to deal with in the foundation. And our goal is to get the money to the people who earned it and not to the people who cheated. And yes, it is possible to cheat on the foundation. Yes, it is. It's possible to cheat on any organization. And we could lock it down, make it very hard to do that, but then we'd make it really hard for you to be able to just use the system. You know, we could put all kinds of stuff in it to make it really hard, but I want to make this easy. I want to make it easy so that if you're in your home and you've got your phone and you can listen to a class in the background. I've seen guys riding a motorcycle attending class. This is the key. So one of the things we're doing is we're adding a little bit of money when you get a membership. Then after you get logged in, you can earn your first $10 in stock when you watch the Share the Wealth and Win video. So that's really the first thing we want you to do. The second thing is we want you to share it. We want you to share with others. That is the way this thing gets to those that you love, is by you sharing it. Okay. I don't want to give the money to Facebook to share it. I want to give it to you. So you can make money by simply sharing it with other people and have them watch the Share the Wealth and video. And then we have the quick start classes. These are some fun classes that'll help you to understand more about what to do in the quick start. And you can earn $10 by just doing that. And again, my goal is to give this money away, but my goal is to give it to you and get your money trees going. That's the key. The next one is you can earn up well over $100 just by going to the next step classes. These are the classes that the good news is we have 400 hours of classes online. The bad news is we have 400 hours of classes online. So these are more the ones that I recommend that you get through that will kind of help you with your system, because we really want to get you through those systems. And this is if I only had 5 minutes to talk to you, this is what the system I would put you in to get you started. So this is what we want you to do. And you can earn stock by simply going to these live classes. You can earn stock by going to these live classes. You're going to earn money for being here right now. So congratulations. Now there's a new easy 7-step system to redeem. Number one, you need to get an investment account open. Use GoTrade. You can use Robinhood, Fidelity, whatever you want. The only key is that they have to have the ability to buy Berkshire Hathaway or the S&P 500, the 500 biggest companies in America. And if they can buy Tesla and Apple and Nike and stuff like that, that's helpful. But it has to have that ability. So one of the ones we like is GoTrade because they're in over 100 countries. And you got to become approved. So you got to open it. You've got to fund it. You've got to get it open and started. Okay? You got to get it open and started. You got to fund it. And then you need to invest it. You need to open it. You need to fund it. And then you need to invest in it. You need to pull the trigger. You need to go in and say, I want to own some Tesla. I want to own some Apple. I want to own Berkshire, which is the one we recommend that you put it in because it's such a big, massive organization that has outperformed the S&P 500. Okay, we don't suggest you pick and choose. If you want to pick and choose, just to use a little bit of it. We don't suggest you do mutual funds. What we really suggest you do is an index, which is the 500 biggest companies in America. That's an index, the S&P 500. Or Berkshire Hathaway, which is the Warren Buffett company that has outperformed the S&P 500 over decades. This thing's been around for 40, 50 years. And so that's why we like it. And that's why we watch Buffett so much. My dad was 4 days older than Warren Buffett. I had a mini Warren Buffett that taught me about money growing up. Then step number 2 is to open, fund, and invest. You got to start investing that money, and that helps you become Buffett Buck approved. Then, as you earn money, then we're going to send you a small deposit to verify the systems. We're going to send you a small deposit. You're going to take that deposit, and most of the time, we're going to send it to a Gcash account or another cash. Now, here's why. I could do everything for you. I could do everything for you. I could manage the money for you. I mean, there's organizations that manage the money for you, but I'm trying to teach you how to fish. I'm trying to teach you the habit. I'm trying to teach you a habit of how to fish and be able to do that on your own. So once we send you that little bit of money, we're gonna have you get it moved into your investment account, and then you're gonna invest it. You're gonna pull the trigger. You're going to pull the trigger because that's teaching you how to fish. You're going to throw the line out there. You're going to catch a fish. You're going to bring it in. We're going to teach you how to clean it and how to cook it and how to eat it. All right. That's the key. So step 3 is we're going to do that on a verification. Then number 4, you take that deposit when we send it to you, you get it in your investment account and you pull the trigger and you invest it. You invest it. Okay. That's really the key. Then you send us back your screenshot to show us that you did it. Now, if you do that, then you qualify to get some more. If you don't, we're giving the money to somebody else. The money's there. We're giving it away. We're going to give it to the people that do what we ask them to do. And then just attend more classes, share with more friends, and earn more Buffett bucks. And then just keep it going. And then just repeat it. Repeat the steps. And then you can come down here and click here to get more information about the Buffett bucks. And you can see that we'll take you into a little bit more detail. That's really how you do it. That's really the key of how you do it. Now, one of the things that I want to show you, this is a brand new leaderboard that we just created, and I'm all about the leaderboards. I'm all about that. So we created the top student investment. Now this is only this little amount we do. It's not that accurate unless you have sent us screenshots. So we're doing the best we can to make this as accurate as we can. But this is the top students. Now, one of the cool things that we're doing here is that we want to show you all the people that are doing stuff. So here's Tracy. We've put just a first initial in there. We've only sent her 27 Buffett bucks. That's all that she's that we've actually sent her so far. But guess what? She's already invested $1,700. The key is not to just take our money and sit around and have, because we're not solving it. We're giving you a start. We're going to give you a start to help you get started. We're going to give you a seed. We're going to give you a little money tree. Your job is to create a whole orchard of money trees. Okay, your job is to do that. And so she's taken the little bit of money we've had and she's added all her own. She's added all of her own. And so you can sort this by the top percentage, which Tracy's at 6,000%. And you can see as you go down here, we've sent a little bit of money, but you're putting more in it. This just thrills me to death. As I'm looking at the top percentages right here, you can see we have all these people that, got $10, got their $11. I don't care how much is in there. What I care about is the habit. Are you making money and are you getting it into your investment account? Are you doing it on a weekly basis? Success is a series of daily habits. If you want to be successful, you do the daily habits, the weekly habits. That's how you become successful. You simplify and multiply. You simplify and multiply. And so all these people have received money from us and they've got invested. Look at that. So here's somebody that got $238 from us so far, and they've already invested 98% of that. Congratulations. That's awesome. But then you can see we sent money to you and some of you haven't spent it yet, or you haven't sent us the screenshot. Now, we got to be real honest with you. If you haven't updated your screenshot and our systems, as we do more of this, the systems become more accurate. The goal is for you to see where you fit and how other people are doing it. So you can see we got people that have got money, but guess what? They haven't put all that into their account. That's the key. There's always an excuse for not doing it. I don't care where you live. I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't know how, I don't know how any time, I got this, whatever it is. I don't care about any of that. Step number 4 is automatically invest. If you'll do the 5 steps in order, whatever's left you spend, but you always put money in and for your future before that. And you can see we've got a lot of students that have taken some, and again, we're creating a habit. That's the goal. You can see we've got students that are 50% of the money we've given. We've got students that are 40, 30. Oh my gosh, here's people that have done 0. Now, what that means is that they haven't updated their systems. They haven't updated their job form so we can actually update systems. But you can see there's a lot of people that have received money from us and they didn't do what we asked them to do. And again, I can force it to be done. I could do that, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to teach you how to fish. I'm teaching you how to cast your bait, catch the fish, bring it in, cook it up, and do it again. So there you can see there's quite a few that haven't done that. So just update your systems. As we give you money, make sure you update your systems, and that will move you up into the system. Now, what also is really cool is that you can sort this by clicking the arrow, and you can see here's our top students. And again, this is not your whole net worth. This is just this little thing we're doing in our organization. Okay, so this is just this one little competitive piece. So you can see we got people that are doing a lot of money that are really starting to crank on this thing, which is awesome. Okay, so that's the other thing that I wanted to show you on the student successes. So really that's the steps, is to do those, get that money invested. And then as you get that money invested, we want you to really go out there and do this. And the next thing is do it with your kids. Do it with your kids. Now, I had a wonderful family. My dad was 4 days older than Warren Buffett. I had a mini Warren Buffett that taught me about money. And we didn't sit around and talk about it. We did it. As a teenager, I had my own investment accounts. I had my own small businesses. I was investing my money. I was making 12% of my money. I was doubling my money every 6 years just off our investments. And I just have to point back to my dad, because my dad, he grew up with nothing. He grew up during the World War II. He and my mother, they didn't even have 2 nickels to rub together. They had to start with nothing. And the systems that we have in place are because of my parents and my in-laws. The systems we have in place are because of the things I learned. My dad taught me how to fish. He taught me how to fish. And then he taught me how to teach other people how to do it, because that's what we did with the kids and the grandkids. My dad taught me how to fish. He just didn't give us fish. He taught me how to fish. And life's a game and games are fun. Business is a game and games are fun. Finance is a game and games are fun. Life is a game and games are fun. Let's go have some fun. Thank you so much for sharing. We're not curing cancer. We're just helping people have a better life. That's it. Wherever you are, move you up a notch. Wherever you are, move you up a notch. Okay? That's our goal. Make a difference. Make it happen. That's the most important part, is to make it happen. Everybody talks about making a difference, but you didn't pull the trigger. You didn't cast the line out to catch the fish. You didn't put bait on the hook. Go do it. I don't care if you catch a lot of fish or don't. I care that you're in the process of doing it. Because guess what? Every life is precious. Every life is precious. Every person you talk to is a spirit and soul. They're a child of God, just like you are. And they're here on earth having an earthly experience. And just like your spirit and soul, and we all have different beliefs, but I believe that we're all brothers and sisters on this earth, and I believe we're here to help each other. And so every life is precious. So when you see somebody, just put yourself in their shoes, see where they're at, try to understand where they're at, try to understand what they're dealing with, what's going on in their life, and how you can help them have a better life. That's the key. And even if you just have a plan and then you start executing it, we teach you how to fish. That's the key. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to be right back with our